This is probably not a great impression. I know the lighting's bad. I don't know how well this my quality is going to be because I'm speaking very quietly. Because it is very late at night. Well, it's really not that late at night. It's like 10 something. That's like 10:30. Um, but everyone else in my house is sleeping, so I don't want to talk too loud. But I, as you can tell, I have been wanting to get into junk journaling recently, and I have my little sketchbook here. I would pick it up and show it to you, but there's stuff in it. Um, and this is so dumb. Um, I've been wanting to get into junk journaling. I've seen people do that a lot. And every time that I get a sketchbook or like a notebook, I never really know what to put in there. So it kind of just ends up like a big clusterfuck of random stuff that I don't like usually. And there is a lot of stuff in here that I don't really like. So I was like, you know what? Let me start junk journaling, see if I can start junk journaling. And I was like, you know what? Let me make this into a video. I don't know if I'm even going to use this footage, but I'm filming because why not? And tomorrow I'm going over to my boyfriend's house to celebrate Summerween. Um, so I might do like a little get ready with me for that, uh, along with jump journaling in this video. But we'll see. We'll see if this gets in the video at all. I don't know. Let me show you my little sketchbook first. This is my little sketchbook that I got. It's just a little like bound book. I have a little paper that says you're a star on it. My friend drew that for me, so I put it on here. Um, there's a lot of writing in the first few pages because I was writing like a story for my English class. I have a decent amount written, but as anyone who has ever tried to write a story can tell you, it's really hard. Especially when you're me and you don't have a very long attention span. Um, Maybe I'll continue writing. I haven't really yet. And then I have some like miscellaneous drawings. Actually, I think there's a singular really good drawing in here. I like this drawing. This is not my persona. This was just a random character that I drew. I do want to like really develop a persona. I've had a few over the years, but I'm not super good at drawing, especially characters for some reason. Um, and I'm also really indecisive, and I like every animal ever, but my favorite animal are deer. So I'll probably make my persona a deer. But also, deer are really hard to draw, especially stylized. I don't know. I haven't drawn in a very long time. I've had a very severe case of art block for a while now. So, but I'm trying to remedy that, kind of. I'm trying to be more creative. I feel like I haven't really done much but like work and like lay around this summer, which kind of sucks. Which was specifically what I was trying to avoid. So, like I've done a few things. I've hung out with mostly my boyfriend and my family and stuff like that. Um, but I've been working a lot, and I don't I anyway. Um, and then there's also some Japanese in here as well because I was learning Japanese at one point. But my plan is to kind of cover that by junk journaling, and I have also the first page. First page is kind of corny as hell, but I don't care. It's Gravity Falls inspired. It says Bill was here, and then I also wrote in the I forget what it's called. I think it's like alchemy. Whoa, whoa, alchemy language or something like that. I'm forgetting what the name for the symbols are, Um, but I also wrote Bill was here in those little symbols. I really like Gravity Falls. I'm actually in the process of scripting a whole video of me talking about the history of Gravity Falls and like um, the legacy that it's had afterwards and the fandom and how that fandom literally never dies. You cannot kill the Gravity Falls fandom. So be on the lookout for that video. This is low-key kind of being filmed so that I have a video on my channel before I make the big one that I'm like kind of really thinking out. Anyway, but my idea for this new junk journal page is to take this is a part of like a little drawstring bag. I have like 3 of these for some reason, and I don't. Well, they were all given to me. I think like 2 of them were given to me by my sister's friend, and then one was given to me by someone from Guard. I think there was like a gift, my color guard. I think there was a gift in it. I don't know, but I cut it in half, and I'm using this fabric. And my plan is to glue it on the page. You know what? I'll just describe it and then like pick up my phone and show it to you after I put it all down. But yeah, my plan is to glue that down on the page, and on top of it, I want to put this, which is like, I'm forgetting everything. I'm forgetting the name for everything as soon as I try to talk about it. I think it's like a wedge or something. It's used the same way that sage is, where you burn it. Um, it smells really good, but I don't use this as much as my sage, and I'm out of incense. I have been for a while. I need to get new ones. I'm gonna put that on it, and a wow, you cannot see that. A singular. This is a leftover incense stick. Again, I don't have incense anymore at the moment. I burned all mine, which is why it's like a little baby stick. But I'm gonna put that in there, and then I have. Well, you're really not gonna be able to see this. This is great cameraing, videoing. This is great footage. Oh, okay. It's a little moon. It's a part of an earring that I got from an antique store that the literally the day that I brought it home. I put it in my ears, and like not even 20 minutes later, they broke. And I don't know where the other one is because it was in pieces. But I have the front to this one, so whatever. I'm also gonna add some um foreign currency. This is like what is this? This is from Canada. This is from Canada. This is a Canadian coin. It's $1. Because my parents went to Canada a while ago and they brought me home some coins because I think coins are cool. And then I also have, I think this is also Canadian. I can't read. Yeah, a Canadian dime. Um, not for really, doesn't really super go with the theme, but it looked cool when I put it on there. So the kind of like inspiration behind this junk journal, or this specific junk journal entry, is because sometimes I kind of remember that like back during the like pandemic, I was really into witch talk. You know, like witchcraft. I genuinely forget all the time that that was like a thing that I was really into for a while. Like straight up. But this is not me hating on witches. If you practice witchcraft, that's cool. That's cool. I respect that 100%. Um, I just think that me as like a 12-year-old, I was trying to be cool, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to do witchcraft, whatever, because I saw like aesthetic posts on TikTok, and it wasn't even like one TikTok because I didn't have TikTok at the time because I wasn't allowed to, because again I was like 12. Um, so I would watch like witch talk YouTube compilations, which just made me laugh. And because that's how I really got into like incense and stuff like that. It's because I saw all the cool witches doing it, and I was like, oh wait, let me do that. And I also used to keep like a jar of water on my windowsill, because of like moon water or whatever, like water charged by the moon. I don't know. I was quite something during the pandemic. Again, I was like 12, and I had mostly unrestricted internet access. I'm trying to use super glue. I this would be better to use hot glue, but I don't like I can't just go out to my kitchen in the middle of the night and start up the fucking hot glue gun without being like a little suspicious. Oh wait, okay. I think it's working. I hope this doesn't like glue the page down. Um okay. I think it just glued the two pages together, but that's fine. But that's like the incense stick just kind of reminded me and like took me back. Um, but yeah, that was a really strange time, and I forget about that all the time until someone like mentions witchcraft or witch talk. But I got super glue like all over my fingers. That ah, great feeling. Love that feeling. Um, but like I just forget the genuinely insane things that I did when like during the pandemic. Um, I was also really into like aesthetics. Like I was a big cottagecore girly, if you will. It's a big cottagecore girly. Um, and I was into goblin core for a while, which is basically just like cottagecore's dirty younger sibling. I don't know. I feel like I could talk about aesthetics a lot because they like low key impacted me a lot for some reason. During the pandemic, I was basically having like an identity crisis. That's also like when I came out. So, that'll do it. And most things in I've noticed a pattern that most things in my life come back to transgenderism in one way or another. Like, whatever. Okay, you know what? That's a whole thing again that I could talk about for a while, but I'm gonna keep junk journaling. But the page is glued on. The fabric is glued on. It's a little ugly, but it'll work. It'll work. I'm mostly nervous about the whole ass stick. This I might have to wait until tomorrow to hot glue on, but I'm you can't see. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, awesome. So there is now no not only nail glue on my blanket, but also super glue. That's oh fuck. That's really awesome. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna put that not on my bed now. Alright, the glue has been applied. I'm gluing down the stick as we speak. I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working, I'm gonna be honest. Hold on. Maybe if I put the glue on the fabric first and then put the stick down on top of that. No. That okay. I'm just gonna hold down on it really hard and see if that works. Okay. Um Oh, I was about to say, actually, maybe these were. Wait. It's because there's like a wrinkle here. That's the big thing. There's a wrinkle on the part of the fabric I'm trying to put it on. Okay. I think it's loosely. If I, it's on. Okay. Oh my god. It's on there. Okay. It's on there good enough. Next, the incense stick. But yeah, currently gluing the stick down. Ew, oh my god. I'm getting super glue on everything, including my fingers and my mic. This seems to be going worse. I thought this would be easier than the stick. Oh, it's on my finger. That's nice. It's all over my finger. That's really nice. That's that's really great. Okay, hold on. I think I need to hold. I just need something to hold the stick. That's not my finger. I'm holding it down with the bottom. Yeah, for a while I've been wanting to make YouTube videos because I've been watching different people and like smaller creators, and I'm like, wow, I can literally do that. Wait, I can just turn on the camera and talk and do that. So I bought a mic and now I'm doing that. I don't know. I don't think I have. I don't really have any ideas for what exactly I'm gonna post. Um, Again, I have a video that I'm scripting that is about Gravity Falls, and that's the only video that I really have like. That's what I want to make. Dude, how's this stick not sticking? Like at all? That's like really surprising to me. Oh my god, I keep getting it all over my fingers. Okay. You know what? You know what? I'm tired and it's late and I am now covered in super glue. My fingers are covered in super glue. So I think I'm gonna put the journal away. I'm gonna put the journal down and I'm gonna come back to this in the morning. Yeah, my fingers are now very rough because they are covered in super glue. ain't that just ain't that just awesome? Ain't that just the way of life? Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully soon you will see me tomorrow morning where we'll see how early I get up because I'm leaving around 11 and I usually get up at like 10, but hopefully I'll lock in and I'll get up earlier. It really depends. It would probably be helpful if I would actually go to bed, you know? Um, but yeah. You know what I could do for a video? I have a giant bin. Well, it's not giant, but I have a little bin of clothes that I either need to mend or just upcycle in some way because I don't like them currently. So I could go through that and see what I can do. I don't know. I don't know. I do makeup sometimes. Maybe I'll do a makeup video. I have a Yamaguchi cosplay, like from Haikyuu. That guy. I could do a video getting into cosplay. I don't know. We'll see what I want to do and what I have time to do. I'm actually off quite a lot this week for work, so that's pretty good. Um, yeah. Oh my god, wait. Have you guys seen the Good Omens season 3 finale? Have you guys seen the Good Omens finale? I think it's really good actually. I've seen a lot of people hating on it. I've actually seen people hating on both season 2 and the finale, and that boggles me. The fact that you don't like season 2 boggles me. That's whatever. I could talk about that. I could talk about Good Omens. I don't know. There are generally a decent amount of subjects and topics that I could just talk about for a while, but we'll see. I don't know. Or I don't know. I've just wanted to make videos for a while, and I can. I remembered that I have free will. Trust me. Do not worry. The lighting will be much better than this because I actually have like a actual like tripod with a light, and now I have a mic. So it's just like 10, it's basically 11 o'clock at night, and I don't feel like, I A, don't feel like getting out my tripod, B, everyone in my house is sleeping except me. So that's really cool. But yeah, I'll probably make some more of it. I don't know. I'm mostly just trying to make, at least I wanted to have at least one video on the channel before I put out my Gravity Falls video, but who knows if people are gonna watch this. Who knows if people are gonna like it? I don't. I'm just talking. I'm just talking to talk. I'm just talking to talk, honestly. Um, yeah, I don't know. I assume the rest of this video is gonna be a get ready with me, and if not, then I'm literally spouting pure bullshit. Again, we will see. This whole thing is a we will see. Because I got this mic and I was like, you know what? Now I'm gonna film video, and I just can't ever think of things to do. Oopsie. Oopsie doopsie. I can't think of things to do. I hope I'm not holding this mic too close to my mouth. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what I do. I kind of want to make a video about different aesthetics. I don't know why. Like, aesthetics are just very appealing to me. And again, I've cycled through a lot of them throughout my life, and like they really, I discovered them during the pandemic like most people, and then they've just kind of like followed me ever since. And I just think aesthetics are really cool. So maybe I'll make a video talking about that, talking about the different aesthetics, maybe a little bit of a brief overview of where they came from. Actually, that sounds like a good idea. I think I'm gonna do that. We'll see. Again, we'll see if I actually do it. But I think I want to do that. But I'm just talking to talk, and I'm hoping that people um, will just sit here and listen to me talk to talk. You know, maybe I'll do some like fashion videos. Maybe I have been told um, that I have a good sense of style. I've been told that by a few people, so maybe it's true. Actually, I think that is true. At least a decent sense of style. It is officially 11 o'clock. I think I'm gonna cut this if I end up doing the rest of this video. Yeah, if I end up doing, the rest of this video, then I'll probably cut this. But if not, if I just ended this video here and didn't film anything the next morning, which is very likely, thank you for watching. Um, this video is very aimless, and again, I was just bored. But I thought that I'd come on here and say something. Um, so thank you for watching. Trust me, my other videos are going to be much better and much more interesting, hopefully. So, yeah, so thank you for watching. I will see you whenever I make a video next.